What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have a 93 overall summer heat card, Kimpembe. He did actually win the vote, which means the other two players will be actually in draft. Now this card looks absolutely insane, and there is one thing that's actually changed about this card. And no, it's not the skill moves, it's not the weak foot, it's actually his work rate. He was high and now he has a medium attacking, which is always going to be a plus for me because I prefer medium high than high for a centre back. Either way, he's got 88 pace, 84 dribbling, 93 defending, 94 physical and 81 passing. He is 6'2", which is the minimum I like to go for a defender, simply because if I go below there, they usually don't have the interception or tackle reach, apart from that Sergio Ramos team in the season card. That card is broken. Now the medium high work rate, as I said, is the perfect centre back work rate. 2-star skill moves is not going to matter. I'm happy that he at least has a 3-star weak foot though. He is on a shadow chem style, he is on 10 chem. For me, there's no doubt about the chem style. You cannot argue a shadow is not the best for this card. He has the agility, he's got, you know, a decent amount of ball control and stuff like that. But 71 dribbling, yeah, you could obviously argue at the same time. But for me personally, I don't believe an anchor should go on him. I don't believe an engine should go on him. A shadow is the perfect chem style because he's got 99 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. Do I really have to say any more? This guy's going to be catching up to pretty much everyone. Everyone that has 99 pace going forward. Now, we're not even going to talk about the shooting stats because it's an absolute disgrace. But passing wise doesn't look too bad. The one thing I am worried about is that 72 vision. 72 vision for me is never going to be enough because the overtop through balls down the line usually tend to be a bit inconsistent. But he has got 74 crossing, 95 short passing and 90 long passing as well. Dribbling wise, he doesn't seem too bad, but one thing that catches you off guard is you see that 90 agility and you think to yourself, wow, this guy's about to feel amazing on the ball. But then you see that 71 dribbling. And then you think to yourself, this guy is about to feel just as good as probably like Sol Campbell. And I'm not going to say he is, but there is a bit of potential that he will. Let's just say that. Now, he's got 76 balance, 95 reactions, 96 ball control, and 98 composure. The reactions and ball control is going to be very nice. If someone RBAs the ball near him, he will actually react fast enough to intercept that ball. But the one thing I love is defenders that have high ball control. Because if the ball is coming at pace, like towards them, they will not take a bad touch when they take that, you know, that solid standing touch. They will not take a bad touch. It will not bounce off them, go towards the opponent. So that is always going to be a plus on him. He has got everything 99 apart from standing tackling. That is the only thing that he has not got 99, which is a bit of a surprise for me because I thought to myself, EA, why don't you just put it all to 99? Just why? Give him 94 standing tackling and you would have done it. But for some reason they didn't, and he still looks like a beast, obviously, just because one little thing is not 99 and it's 98. But at the same time, it would have looked 10 times better. Now, putting in a tackle shouldn't be a problem. Defensive awareness is going to be an absolute god at, and interceptions is always going to be a plus. 87 jumping, 95 heading accuracy, him being 6'2". I'll probably say 6'2" and below, he'll be out headering. I wouldn't go any higher than that. Probably 6'3" is a push. 90 stamina will make him last throughout the whole 90 minutes. 95 strength and 99 aggression. You already know how I feel about that on a centre back. It's absolute god tier, especially with someone that has 99 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. Now, today I have linked him up with Mendy, Ndombele, and Sarr. I know what you're looking at. The keeper. Listen, okay? I'd rather have a 97 Alisson on 5 chem with a little bit of boosted stats rather than a gold Areola. I don't have a keeper that is French in my club. I'm not going to go buy one because they're pretty expensive right now. So I'd rather offer Alisson on 5 chem rather than a gold Areola. Either way, there's Lucas, Robert Firmino and Adama in the team as well. It doesn't really matter about the formation as long as it's a 4 at the back, and it's going to be the 4-4-2. But let's get into the games. Alright, so the first thing we are going to check is if he feels like that high agility that it does say on the card. Yeah, you can tell. It really doesn't. It's the dribbling coming into play there. It's just never going to be comfortable. Pass to Aguero. Oh my god, I got sent so hard there and I had to focus so badly just to get back into position. Okay, I'm messing about too much. I had to focus so much just to get back into position there because he did send me. I'm not going to lie to you guys, okay? That hill to hill, I did not expect it off this guy. He did it. He did it pretty quick as well. But do you see the recovery from Kimpembe? That's that acceleration. That's that sprint speed coming into play. His reactions also coming into play there. The way he transitioned instantly back into his position was unbelievable. The tackle, by the way, was crazy good because he didn't end up touching the player, but he cleanly got the ball. Gonna fake shot. Turn. I do see an LBY there. Can he do this? That is the real question. Even, to be fair, even with low vision, that long passing still came into play and it was not a bad ball. Kimpembe in the ball. Come on. Let's actually do a little run with him. Ball roll out. Turning ability. Yeah. He's definitely, I can already tell. Good tackle, by the way. He's never going to be one of those players that you go on runs with. That's good strength as well. Good shielding from him there and just to get that ball cleanly as well. Kimpembe. Bruno Fernandes, Kimpembe, 1v1. There you go. Kimpembe coming into play, just tackling Aguero there. Just shielding off the player here. Uses his strength to his full potential. Oh, he actually loses the ball out there. Now, that's, I believe it's my fault because even though, good recovery, by the way, he instantly got back into that position. Now, it's kind of my fault there because shielding is good, but it's not extremely overpowered how it was in FIFA 17. I'm going to try this again. LBY. It's actually insane. That is an insane ball. Now, if Lucas could actually run onto that, it would have been 10 times better, obviously. But at the same time, I don't think his vision really affects that pass. All right, let's go on a little run with Kimpembe. Let's see what he's about when it comes down to dribbling on the run. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely a player that you wouldn't go on a run with. That is something I can agree with. But at the same time, he's a good shielder. He's a very calm, composed player. But yeah, he's never gonna feel like a Adama Traore or even, to be fair, I believe Sarr kind of feels better. Let's test. Sarr feels better than him, right? Yeah, Sarr feels better than him. That is something I can say. Come on, Kimpembe, use that pace, win that header as well. I liked how he was actually in front of the player, but then instantly realised the ball was going to go behind, and apparently he's got higher reaction time than Bruno Fernandes, and that is why he reacted faster and just went straight for the ball, while Bruno Fernandes kind of just stood there for a bit. I'm going to be very aggressive with Kimpembe here, and it is going to be a perfect slide tackle. He is definitely going to be one of those players that you can obviously rush out just like that and go straight for the player because opponents don't really expect it, and I do that move quite a lot, especially in foot champs. Going to pass to Aguero, Kimpembe, there you go. That transition right there was actually quite nice, but at the same time, he kind of slid a bit too far, and that was something I did not expect from him. Now, obviously, the gameplay is not amazing right now, so that is why probably he slid a bit too far to the right. But at the same time, he did well just to recover. Over top through ball. Come on. Run onto it for me. No, that is a perfect ball. I'm telling you, boys. The vision does not matter when it comes down to his long passing. It's absolutely ridiculous, and you can obviously do those over-top through balls down the line. I'm going to pressure him, then pretty much get back into position. He's probably going to keep going forward with Neymar. There you go. Kimpembe using his body just to get in front of Neymar and pretty much shield him off. So Aguero, there you go, just going in for the tackle, taking it very calm, just doing a little cheeky ball roll to get that angle for the pass. It's literally perfect with him. When he goes in for the tackle, he goes in very aggressive and he comes out with the ball. I would honestly say 10 times out of 10 if he obviously locks onto it. Kimpembe on the edge, going for the finesse. Okay, let's that's why I don't shoot with him, okay? That's why if the ball bounces to him on the edge of the box, you pass it away. You do not go for a finesse shot. First time over top through ball. This is going to be insane if it gets there. Oh my god. That is one of the best passes I've ever seen from a centre-back. And this is what I mean. You need centre-backs that can do those passes. Reason? This. Right here. This is a perfect example. If a centre-back can do those kind of passes, the over-top through ball goes pretty much through on goal. All you have to do is create the perfect angle after that and just go for a simple finesse shot or power shot near post, and it is going to go into the back of the net. What a pass. I'm going to press him with Kimpembe here, but I'm not going to press him all the way. Yeah, I knew he was going to do... Oh my god, he actually kept that in. That's that high ball control, keeping it very close to his feet while doing the tackle. That is very, very impressive because I know a lot of centre-backs that actually don't do that. They go for the tackle, give away a corner. But Kimpembe kept it very close to his feet, took a very early touch and kept it on. I baited him so hard there, it was ridiculous. I pushed out Kimpembe, acting like I was going to read a passing lane. Then I knew Kimpembe, if I left him alone, he would have gone back into his natural position. And that's exactly what he did. So I kind of baited him into doing that pass. Kimpembe, go forward. Come on. Little fake shot around the corner. I'm telling you, his agility and stuff like that feels terrible. It honestly does. Like, do not run forward with this guy. Keep it very simple with him. Keep it very composed, and obviously give the ball to your, to a teammate. So it is time to review him, and I must say this card is no joke. When it comes down to simple just tackling, aggression, strength, everything comes into play. The only thing that I can say that he doesn't have over Saw is dribbling and bulky body in game, and that is a bit disappointing at the same time, because when you see that 90 agility, you're thinking to yourself, wow, he's about to feel amazing on the ball. But people get baited so hard of that, because you have to look at a 71 dribbling. That is the main stat that you have to look at, and obviously Saw has got 80 and 96 agility, while Kimpembe does have 71 and 90 agility. So not the greatest, but at the same time not the worst. Now, if I had to compare him to one person, yeah, it would be Saw. 100%. He's got better tackling than Saw. That is something I can say because of his tackle reach. But, the bulky body for me is a big thing, especially this year. It really is. Bulky body just makes everything much easier. They get into better contact-to-contact situations. They just pretty much bully strikers off the ball. Now, I'm not saying Kimpembe didn't, because he did. But it would have been 10 times better if he had that bulky body. Now, 6'2". Interception reach, tackle reach, absolutely incredible. The medium high work rates, thank God, EA, you didn't keep him high, because if you did, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It's just when you're linking him up with someone that is low high, it was never going to be great. It really wasn't. You're going to have one that's going to be so far up while the other one's going to be so far low. It's just never going to work out. There's going to be pretty much a massive gap in between each other, and you could get caught off guard most of the time. So good thing they switch it to medium high. 2-star skill moves. I don't do skill moves with my centre backs. 3-star weak foot though. Interesting. He can pass with both feet, which is always going to be a plus. Pass to the left, pass to the right, it doesn't matter. Now, pace wise, insanely fast. One thing I did notice was his recovery time. His recovery time was ridiculous. The way I would push him out to be aggressive, let's say I missed the ball, he would instantly get back into his position. And that is the one thing I absolutely loved about Kimpembe. The fact that I can push out with him, and if I do screw up, he goes back into the position instantly. Now, pace-wise, 10 out of 10 without a doubt. He catches up to everyone. Shooting-wise, I had one finesse shot with him. Let's say it wasn't the greatest, okay? So shooting, I'm going to give it like a 1 out of 10. Anyway. Passing wise, absolute beast. Now, I believe I got a bit lucky when it came down to consistency, because I did not see this guy screw up that long pass once. I didn't see it screw up once. And for me, I believe it's like the vision could come into play at some point. So I believe I got a bit lucky when it came down to it. So I'm going to give his passing a 9 out of 10. I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I've seen low vision and high long passing and it's inconsistent. As I said, I believe I got a bit lucky with it. Now, dribbling wise, not insane at dribbling, not insane at all. Definitely one of those players that you're going to keep it very calm and composed and not really go running with. So keep that in mind. Obviously, ball control reactions, incredible. It really was. Composure as well, unbelievable. Dribbling stats, I'll probably give it like a 7.5. Maybe an 8. I feel like 7.5 is like smart though, because if I give it 7.5, that's for his ball control, his reactions, and his composure. While the other 3 is his agility, his balance, and his dribbling not being amazing. Now, defensive-wise, I'll actually give it a 10 out of 10 without a doubt. Tackle reach, interception reach, how good his standing tackling really was unbelievable. So yeah, 10 out of 10, no doubt about that. Physical-wise, a 10 out of 10 as well, but if he had the bulkier body in game, you could have seen the first 11 out of 10 player. Because people was bouncing off this guy. Bouncing off him. How overpowered do you have to be to not get into a contact-to-contact situation and a person bounces off him and they do a falling over animation? That is ridiculous, and yes, a 10 out of 10 for physicals. An overall rating out of 10? I'm going to give him a 9.5. I believe I gave Saw a 9.5 as well, if I remember correctly. So I do believe they are on the same level. Saw feels better in dribbling. Kimpembe is better at tackling. You have the bulky body on Saw. You have the, I believe it's average. I think it is average body type on Kimpembe. So they're kind of mixed together. Now, if you link them together, you have one hell of a defense. So keep that in mind. But if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. And for now, peace.